Coach, thanks. Located appropriately for his career win total at 347 Don Shula Drive. There's a look at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami, Florida. The excitement brewing here in South Florida. As a moment ago, the Dolphins starters were introduced to this home crowd. They're fired up as well as they get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. This will be fielded at the 8. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy. The 30-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Ready? 55, mark 55. Check tight, check tight, check tight.
They go to the former Saint, Mark Ingram. A gain of 3, second down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Under 10, 10. Shoot, watch the shoot. Switch. Hatch it. Check. Tighten up. Check 52.
Out of the gun, they give to Ingram. And takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4. Now, these two teams have met a total of 15 times starting back in 1997. Of course, remember, Baltimore was moved from Cleveland by owner Art Modell back in 1996, so they didn't have a team prior to that. But they met in 97, 15 times since then. The most recent meeting was back in 2017, a 40-0 rout by the Ravens over the Dolphins in October of that year. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Now Jackson apparently a little unsure of things, so he'll call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Jackson options out left. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it, but it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback. They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Jackson, option right. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 23 yards the pickup there.
Pretty nice play here. They go read option, read the defensive end, and when he collapsed down inside, how about the quarterback pulling it, keeping it, and not only getting to the second level, but picking up some really nice yardage.
Very, very well read. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. And now Jackson will look to throw it. He'll buy some time right. He's got the first down inside the 10. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
Obviously, a big play was needed, and you can see his eyes light up as he realized there's absolutely no one in front of him. And he takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Ingram. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so. One of my favorite coaches used to say, son, if you could darn near lay down near the end zone and get in, give me my best power running play with my best back right now.
2nd down and goal. Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Marquise Brown there to make the grab. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
What's up, Mike Lowry?
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Check out. 674.
On 1st and 10, Locke. This one into the hands of the running back, Balaj. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you work on.
Let's go!
And down he goes.
Let's go!
Luck is sacked. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Here's Locke.
Yes, sir. Make him go underneath. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Make him go underneath.
That catch good for 5.
Yes, sir.
It's 3rd down.
Boy, the Dolphins with Andrew Luck, that sounds nice.
Catches like that. That's what the Dolphins envisioned when they took Gesicki high in the 2nd round a season ago. He did have 22 catches as a rookie, but did not find the end zone. Certainly feels more comfortable wearing number 88, his old college number, after scoring 86 as a rookie. Now a shot taken on 3rd down.
What?
It's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate.
Damn, I ain't got Brown back there.
You open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
On the return is Jones. It'll be 37. Yards there on the punt, and the Ravens, they'll take over.
Turn
The
me up.
Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got him the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings,
Turn me
talking
up.
about taking an early advantage. Being
Turn
the
me
road
up.
team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of
Turn
the
me
game
up.
and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Give him 10 yards on the keeper, and it'll lead to a second down. Possibly a good
Turn me
spot
up.
here to take a shot as they come out with 3 receivers to the left on second and less than a yard. Here's Jackson to throw.
Turn me the
He's
fuck up
going deep
then.
for Brown. It's caught at the 10.
Woo!
Way in
Turn me up
Ravens
then.
touchdown.
Woo!
Hollywood,
Marquise
making quite a
Brown,
splash with his
motherfucker.
second touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Ravens are able to show off their quick
Yes,
strike
sir.
ability. Tucker able to connect
Yes,
on the extra
sir.
point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Woo! Gonna start this season off right, baby.
This is fielded at the goal line.
Oh, we need is one more stop.
And he'll take this across the
You need to
25.
stop. You need to stop,
Couple extra
baby.
yards
Come
up to
on.
the
What you gonna give
27-yard
me?
line.
You gonna give me a stop? You gonna give me a stop out there? What you gonna...
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays.
Damn.
Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second.
Oh my God! If I fucking miss
And
again
he'll
with
be taken down
Thomas.
as that will take us to the
Damn.
end of the first quarter of play. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on third. Out of the gun, Luck. That will be incomplete.
It's always a goal.
If that ain't no Ravens
When you
shit.
can rally to the football,
If that ain't no
make sure
Ravens
there's enough
shit.
contact to
Woo-hoo.
force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion
That ain't
and
no
force
Ravens shit
another
right
punt.
there.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They are going for it. It's Luck.
Ah!
And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
We greedy. We ain't want to get that
Curious
up.
decision to go for it, but it
We
pays
ain't want
off
to
for
get
the
that up.
first down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now
Oh, yeah. Yes, sir.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Come on,
No
Drew.
gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Yes, sir.
Those are the plays this defense needs with the deficit they're facing.
It certainly is, and they've got to continue to swarm the football and hope that someone, while they're holding up the ball carrier, can get in there and rake it and lock it free. They need to get some takeaways as well.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Long. Trying to run one up deep. That will be incomplete.
No.
Tried to dial up the long
No,
way
that's Jimmy
out there,
Smith.
but it'll
No.
be 3rd down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Nice.
He's got a man
That's
wide
nice.
open,
That's nice as
complete.
hell.
And they'll get this well past midfield before
I like
being
it. I like it. I like
stopped
it. I like it. I like
just
it.
before
I like
the
it.
35.
I like it.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Oh, yeah. We send the blitz that way. Yes, sir. We were ready for it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We was ready. Yes, sir. Try us again.
That's going to wind
Try
up
us
a loss of
again.
a full
Yes,
3
sir. We were ready.
yards on 1st down. Throwing again is Locke.
Oh, yeah.
A deep ball.
Here it is.
Zone.
Ah! Keep trying, Jimmy.
Incomplete.
Keep trying.
The
Keep trying that nigga. He can become a superstar. Y'all
now
stupid
they face
ass.
a third down.
Y'all done for
Those
dumb
passes
ass.
out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long
Yes, sir.
distance.
Everything you can have it under. Yes, sir. Great stop. Yes, sir.
And
Go
this
for
play
it.
going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and
Don't take
obviously
your points.
well short of the first
sir.
down.
Then we got to give a little tip of the cap for the defense there.
yeah.
Zone coverage, locked it in tight, made it really difficult because they tried the crossing route against it, and it worked for a completion, but you have to know where the sticks are.
Ah!
Didn't
I
get
should have
beyond
took him.
them. No
I took the running back. Should
Solid
have took him.
pickup of 5 and a
Hey,
very solid
we
fourth
making them
down
work for this
conversion.
shit.
And defensively,
We
pure
got Andrew Luck out
frustration.
there. We making them work for all this shit.
They run it with Bilal.
Damn.
And an alley to run.
Good
And
fucking
working
open
inside
field
the
tackle,
15-yard line
Tony.
before it's all said and done.
Yes, sir.
That one
Bad
good for
shit.
13 and a Dolphin
Bad
first down.
shit.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend, show that he's right.
Yes, sir.
And
Good
they're going to
D.
stop him right at the line
Lock
of
him up.
scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Throwing on 2nd down. Luck. Looking for his running back. And the ball is knocked out. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And he's playing going down the left side. It's a foot race. 20. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown.
The motherfucking Ravens. Yes, sir. What they do to him in real life, we gonna do him worse.
Offense, defense just dominating.
Stop playing.
When you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit.
I like it a lot.
Extra point, and it's now 21-0. And you
I like it a lot.
reaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return.
I like it a lot.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to
No, nigga. Not on Earl. Not on Earl.
For a big shot.
Not on Earl.
You know, thinking you're going to get
Not
all
on
of these
Earl.
points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
He sets to fire deep. He's got him in. Complete.
Fuck, man.
He takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. It's a big play there for Miami. 47 yards. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. Pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Luck. Flush to his right. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8. Throwing is Locke. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And this offense has converted twice already here in this first half on 4th down conversions. And here we go again. Now Locke.
Yes, sir. Give my shit, nigga. Yes, sir.
Picked off at the 15.
Yes, sir. We're not going for that shit.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
We're not going for that bullshit.
Track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team. For those who watch the game and want to question the courage of the guys who play on the corner, how about when you see a toss sweep coming your way, yet you still go into the backfield, get past the blockers, and make the tackle? That's big league.
On second down, it's Ingram. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Jackson now. He's going deep for Brown. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. There he goes left side. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Here's Brown on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. As the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. Tucker now to kick it away for the touchdown.
Stop playing with me.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Typically down to the first half, I might say, hey, at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. You've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time, first half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Locke. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. To throw is Locke. He's going to float this one deep right side. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This is fielded at the goal line. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Michael Pierce, in all of his 340-pound glory, gets the sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and now a hit and lock. Lost the football. It's out. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape.
Rip left. Check nickel.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
Check 55, Mike. I'll be right to left because I'm about to take you through.
At the 18-yard line.
Switch. Off.
This time, Jackson will throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. 7 yards there and a first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Throwing is Jackson. Flushed out right. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. He's at the 50, the 30, past the 20. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. So hold the phone here, Charles. I'd kind of written them off, but after that touchdown, certainly a long way still to go, but stranger things have happened.
Well, when you're going to have big second-half comebacks, plays like that have to be involved.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll be looking to start fresh. Just a moment ago, they were backed up, coughed up the football, and then saw it go the other way for 6 points.
I just wonder, partner, sometimes.
It's caught inside the 25. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 55 yards. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. They'll go with Hill here on 1st down. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or 2. Here's Hill one more time. And once again, the Dolphin defense holds firm as they'll stop him behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. So now facing a 3rd and 16 following back-to-back running plays that went in the wrong direction. Jackson from the shotgun. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Perfect.
And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. Tucker named the league's all-pro kicker for the 3rd time in 2018.
Go ahead and admit it. The only time that you get excited about Justin Tucker kicking is when he actually misses. And excited is not the right word. Surprise is more what we're talking about. 90.1% coming into 2019. He's incredible.
And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. Good job by their defense, though. They held him to 3.
Oh, my God. Throw a good pass. I can pick it off.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
Thank you. What? I think that he had that with Earl, bro. Yeah, right.
I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, here's Lott.
Thank you. Big with Earl, nigga. Thank you. Get your ass up.
The former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Forced out to his left. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 43 yards, as his guys continue to pour it on. And maybe the defense got so caught up in him throwing the football, they forgot he can take off too.
And you often hear about the quarterback being the unaccounted for guy as a runner. Well, even on a passing play, he's unaccounted for as a runner, and he turned it into a nice gain.
A very nice run, and it turns into 6 points. This will be taken in at the 1. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to this offense. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to tear you up. Don't get nervous.
Mike, 55. Check, 55.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Stop playing with him.
A really nice gain of 25 yards. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson being chased out left. Got a man. It's caught for a Ravens touchdown.
Woo!
Willie Snead there to make the grab. And the Ravens turn that interception into a touchdown. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
This will be taken very short. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Here we go. At their own 17.
Hit my motherfucking nigga like that, bro. Put my motherfucking picker like that, bro. Fuck wrong with you, nigga.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Now it's Love. He's going to walk one deep left side here. And now here's another interception. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, I think you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Jackson steps away to his left. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Christian Wilkins brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. On 3rd down, Jackson flush to his right. He may try and run for this. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
He was able to get away earlier in the drive, but apparently all the time they put in practice finally came to the front, didn't it? They remembered their lessons and found a way to contain him when he took off on that one.
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. He hit his first, this one from 38. Tucker's kick is good. And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you say. And now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Brandon Carr. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. Parker unable to get that one. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. Jackson, option right. They stay on the ground. This time it's Hill. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Justice Hill with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Hakeem Butler there, and it'll bring up third down. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Here's Luck. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Now Brown. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. Dancing to his left, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Charles Harris drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. Here's Sam Cook now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. On 2nd and 11 now. Luck under pressure, and down he goes. Luck is sacked.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And it's a defensive return for a late touchdown. So they still need somewhat of a miracle here, but at least that gets them a little bit closer. So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns. You talk about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy.
Without a doubt. But for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done a second time.
This will be taken in at the 1. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Got another game after this with the Falcons.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They have that feeling that has to be the best. You just go out and complete control of this game here for hopefully one final possession.
And it's a culmination of preparation that began with something along the lines from the head coach of,
Woo!
we're going to win this
That boy
weekend,
almost got 20
and
yards
here's how
rushing.
we're going to get it done.
That boy almost got 20
details
yards
that went
rushing.
into it. They practiced them. They went over them. They tweaked the game plan as the week went on. And to find it all coming together and see it finish this way,
like the score in real
Makes him
life.
happy.
oh, that's satisfying for them.
Yeah, they were very, very good. Now the last stages of this one.
Check 49.
Check 55 to Mike. Here we go, here we go. Switch.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
The last
Jackson
run good
gonna
for
win.
2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Real.
A 10th carry here for Mark
Oh,
Ingram.
I tried to
And
keep
this
it.
has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that's going to make it 3rd down and 10. To throw is Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore 1st down.
First down, Ravens.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage. He's going to be taken down. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11.
Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go.
A first throw for the backup Griffin. He's going deep for Brown. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick six makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stand